after soldering everything, the board will look like this. There are all the components except the ICs. We have just soldered the IC bases. We have soldered the DIP switch also, 4 LEDs. These two are for debugging, and we have soldered this wire also. It's a connection that was remaining in the board, and we have also soldered or shorted the middle pin and the end pin of the switch. I'll give you some tips about how to have a good soldering. Consider if this is the board and this is the hole, and if there is a pin like this. So when you solder, the soldering metal should go like this. The curvature should be from the inside. Okay, sometimes what happens is the soldering metal looks like this, or like a bubble. Okay, but it is actually not connected to the pin. It's called dry soldering. Okay, what we want is pin is like this, then the soldering metal should run like this. Okay, it should be connected to the pad and the pin. Okay, so that's it. Plus I'll also just a second. There is one more thing, that how we can check whether the pin has been soldered nicely or not. This is the DMM. There is a test in DMM. It's over here. It has a sign of sound kind of a thing. So if we put the DMM on that sign, the DMM gives a beep when the two ports of DMM have been shorted like this. Can you hear it? Okay, it's a very handy thing when we are soldering things, like if we want to check whether VCC has been reached everywhere or not. So I'll connect it to the VCC of 7805, and I'll check whether it has been reached here or not. Oh, it has. See? Or if say I want to check whether a ground has been reached at some particular point or not. So yeah, one more thing you should know is that this metallic thing on the 7805 is connected to ground. So I'll just put this port in the ground, and I'll just check whether the ground has reached here or not. Yes, it has. Plus the ground should be reached in the IC of in the L293 also. Yes, it has. The 4 pins are ground, I know, so it is ground. Plus we can also check by placing the by connecting it to one side of the pin and to the other side, and if it beeps, that means this case is not present over here and it has been soldered properly. Okay, yeah. So this continuity test, this is called continuity test. This is very handy while you're soldering. Okay, plus some more things. When you're soldering, the temperature of the soldering gun is very high, so you're not supposed to place the soldering gun on the pin for a longer time, for more than say 10 seconds, because the temperature of the soldering gun travels through the pin into the component, and it is destructive, especially in case of diode. This LED and IR diodes, it is quite destructive, and it just burns the component. And of course you're not going to solder IC ever, because you'll always use the base. Okay, something more. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you.